Hello everybody, clipsvh here as always. Welcome back once again to East Origin. We're still doing Unica's boss rush mode because I just want to kind of show her off and show you how her playstyle is different. So I'm just going to stick to the bosses. I'm not going to bother with her story. So other than that, this whole thing is like good 40 minutes or so I split it up. This is the second part. This boss also, for the most part, is pretty much the same. It's a little tougher with Yunica than with Hugo. But a lot of stuff in this game is a little tougher with Yunica than with Hugo. This boss, like all the others too, it's also mostly the same, although I have a bit more trouble with this one as anyone who's not Hugo, because Hugo definitely has an advantage with his range, but with Yunica, her fire element works pretty well here. You can use the Thunder Element if you want to do a fair bit of damage, but you want that range too because, well, you need that range attack. Otherwise, this boss is just going to have its way with you. Mostly because of those waves of sand. It's really good because you avoid the waves of sand while also attacking, which is something you really kind of need for this boss fight. But I already mentioned that. Alright, I think I did. I should have when I was playing as Hugo. This boss, like the others, isn't that different either. You just gotta shoot phoenixes at him as Yunica, and you can do it from much further distance than Hugo because that charge attack with her fire element goes a really long way. It goes all the way across the map. It doesn't do the greatest amount of damage, unfortunately, but when you're up close, you just wail on him. When he does stuff like that, normally can't do that as Hugo unless you charge his fire element too. But I just like the way Unica's fire element looks a lot better because look at these big firebirds that she shoots out of her sword. It's great. I also think that Unica's charged fire element attack is a little better for handling the little mantids that he starts to spawn later on. It doesn't do a perfect job of it, sure, but it does. I think it damages a lot more of them over a wider spread anyway. So it's probably a lot better for dealing with them. After that, we go to the first boss in the 6th tier of the tower. So as Hugo, we end up fighting Kishkal here, and the opponent dies in his story, but she doesn't die in Yunica's story, so we end up fighting her here instead. And she changes up her pattern just a little bit. She's a lot harder, and she does that little fire dash twice. She has that little spin attack that that Toll does in Hugo's story too. Also later, she'll also make body doubles of herself, and when I actually did this, that kind of caught me by surprise because I completely forgot that she did that. Anyhow, so that'll be about it for this fight, and we'll do the last bosses of the game / boss rush next time. See you all next time.